Well, hello there, and welcome to this video looking at how to build a simple Halloween pumpkin using only about 24 bits, as you can see being built in the background. As this is probably going a bit too fast, we shall go through this step by step with clearer images to see how it is done. So without further ado, let's get into it. So here are all the pieces that you are going to need to build this simple pumpkin. There is 4 1x4 pieces, 4 2x3 pieces, 1 2x2 plate, 6 2x4 plates, 4 1x2 plates, 4 1x2 bricks, a 2x2 rounded with stud on top, and a leaf piece as well. So, for the first step, you take the 2x2 piece and put it out. You then add on top of this a 2x4 piece, like so, and then on top of that 2x4 you add the 2 other 2x4 pieces, creating basically a 4x4 piece on top. You then flip this over, and to the sides where there is a gap of 1x4, you add the 1x2 tiles, creating a curved shape all the way around. You then flip this back over and add 2 1x4 pieces to the top 4x4, leaving a 2x4 gap in the middle. This gap is then filled by 2 2x3 pieces, which creates a slight overhang of 1 stud from the original 4x4 base. This step is then repeated, but on a 90-degree rotation with another 2 2x3 pieces going across it. You then add a 1x4 and a 1x2 to the front of this and repeat this step to the back as well. You then want to flip it back over so it's upside down, and then add a 1x2 to where it is overhanging on either side, which is the next step as well. So adding another 1x2 to now the front. You then flip this back over and add 2 2x4 bricks to the top, creating another square base of 4x4. You then add a 2x4 brick to the middle and 2 1x2 bits to either side, creating a little stepped corner on all 4 sides of the top. You then add the 2x2 round to the very top and in the middle, and on top of this you add the leaf brick. And that is how you make this simple pumpkin. And for scale, here is 2 ghost minifigures to get into the spirit of Halloween and to show how big it is. And here is 2 more skeletons with those ghosts, just because why not? Now, as you can imagine, this is quite a small build, but it would be rather simple to take this build and scale it up. All you have to do to make it bigger is to scale all the pieces by how much bigger you want it. So for instance, if you're going to make it 2 times bigger, you take, say, the 1x4 bricks and times all that dimensions by 2. So that becomes a 2x8x2 brick, which you can create with other brick. The 2x3s become 4x6x2. The 2x2 plate becomes a 4x4 with 2 plates. The 2x4 plates become 4x8 and 2 thick. The 1x2 plates become 2x4x2, which is the same dimensions that the 1x2 bricks will take, but obviously with bricks rather than plates. The 2x2 round you can create in many different ways by using different curved pieces to go around the edges, but it will become in dimensions a 4x4 round, and you can probably add just a 2x2 normal round piece like we have here on the top to create the height and the impression of the stud. And then the leaf piece you can either keep as is or use one of the bigger leaf pieces. Scaling it up like this adds options to actually be able to put faces onto the pumpkin itself, seeing as this small one doesn't really add much options to customize any features of it. But this would be easier to do when the bricks are in separate pieces rather than built as one structure, as I have done here, as I'm on Digital Designer, which makes repainting the pieces once they're built much easier. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.